Next day we played Poly.
Same thing, no emotions during that game. I think we responded well.
Come off the double pick. As soon as he gets past the first one, throw it. Let's get down there in that paint and work.
Personally, I love playing against Poly. That game always intense like that.
They came out hard. They came out with intensity. They didn't make it easy.
Mr. Ref, come on!
Going against a ranked big, Justin.
Justin Lewis at the USA Basketball Minicamp in Colorado Springs.
It was same thing, same energy from that game, from Adams's game.
You gotta get out here!
Overall, they won their conference, we won our conference. You know, I wasn't looking at it as too much, you know.
I think we responded to what we were trying to accomplish against ING, which was to, I don't want to say dominate the game, but make sure that the guys share the ball, rebound, play defense together, and come out with it.
Low, swing the ball to Jay. Jay, swing it back. Just hold for a second. Kai, set up. Just act like you're setting a back screen.
We went to our strengths. We went to a zone, and we made them shoot over top of us, and you know, we rebounded well.
Confidence, I think about my defense. I think it's good. It could be better. There's a lot of little things I can fix in order to like stand away from foul trouble. It's basically me helping basically most of the time. So me just standing there having my hands up and standing going straight up and not swatting down. Playing big games first, I think that's good preparation for in conference and states, and then what's to come.
Kind of held them to a 3A champion to 50-something points, which is really good because they're a high-level team and they score a lot. You know, Baltimore team, that's really good. Mixed emotions during the Roosevelt game. Don't know how I felt. I wasn't nervous, but I wasn't anxious either.
Of course, it was already like a highly touted matchup.
33 years. I'm in the record book. I can finally say I got my mark on Wilson.
Rose ain't nothing like the City Boys.
That game always sold out, packed.
Just because of what's been occurring over the years. Like Roosevelt has been our test every year in the DCIAA.
It's different. I mean, like all your men that you see, you know, on like an everyday basis, catch the train with them back then, at the parties, all of that. So just playing against them, everybody, a crowd is always gonna come out.
Energy all three of these games is gonna be high.
I guess people call it hype, but I didn't see the hype. We took it as another game where we had to come out and do our jobs and come out victorious. And I think we did well that game. We could have limited our mistakes, but I think we did well. We held them to 30 points, which is really good. We had almost 70. And our bench played probably almost the entire fourth quarter. So it was really a well-played game on Monday night. June is at one of our feeder schools across the street at Deal. June's a great kid.
He's just a fun kid.
Fun-loving.
He's always dancing, doing something crazy.
If you're having a party or anything, that's the guy that's going to be up first dancing at your party. He's always dancing in the stands. He's dancing in the car. He's always dancing.
But he enjoys playing basketball. And he gives his all every time.
He wants to be great, so that's a great thing. You know, a great quality to have, and he's really coachable.
But everybody's saying Debo a little bit. It's good, but I don't really like it.
His older brother, you know, I think he gave him some good advice.
When he first told me he was going to Wilson, I mean, it wasn't no negative reaction. It was all positive. I just told him that no matter where he was going, he had to work his ass off, no matter what, whether he's going private, public, child, he just had to work his ass off.
So I'm my own person at the end of the day, and then I'm trying to make a name for myself.
I think that was an important message for him to hear.
I would have loved to have little bro here with me, but he wanted to make his name a name for his own self, and as a man, I had to respect his decision.
I didn't want to live under his shadows. I wanted to grow out.
June chose not to play with his brother, but to play against his brother and make a name of himself.
I went both on my chest and on my head, man. Got Shorty on my back, got Darrius on my head.
My parents, they weighed them, but not as much. When it came down to pick, they let me pick.
All of them. They made all the choices.
Me and Dad chose their middle school, their elementary school, high school was on them.
No pressure from me or Mom. We just took them on their, what they call them, their little scouting visits.
They played a part, but it really came down to me and my decision.
You know, when they decided to come here, you know, I was excited.
Yeah, he was a top recruit on my board to get here to come up here and team up with me, not just on the court, but in football also, because he played quarterback in middle school.
What made me decide to play basketball was I feel as though that my brother, he had the football side, so I wanted to be different than him, so I just stuck with the basketball side. I put a lot of work in.
Because I didn't even know he was here the first couple of days, and then I saw him, I said, okay, this is good for him.
Like my 7th grade year, he was in high school. I want to say he was in his sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. He was telling me to come to Roosevelt if we would play together, because that's something my parents always wanted to see.
My mother always dreamed of their kids, 2 sons that close in age, to see them play each other or play with each other.
As the years going by, for me to make the time to go to high school, he wanted me to go to Roosevelt, but it came down to like, well, I was just gonna play basketball. He's like, go to Wilson, it's the best for you, so that's what I did.
I thought it was going to be rough within the household, but they're brothers, and not taken away from you guys, but they're brothers. It's more than basketball with them. They're brothers.
Growing up, yeah, I most definitely looked up to him. My big brother. Then seeing the things that he got that I want, him getting scholarship offers from all over, that's really something I want. So, yeah, I look up to him.
I basically just preached to him about his work ethic. You know, he got the height, the size to be great. He just got to work. If he don't work, that's all down the drain.
Something I learned from how he carried himself. Even like when they down and things are going his way, he still played his game and kept everybody together. So that's something I just try to apply to myself.
I'm gonna say the same things I've been saying for Darrius for the past 4 years, and the same thing I'm gonna say for June for the next 4. Keep working. You know what I mean? That's all we can do.
Some advice my brother gave me was stay out the way. Like, go make sure you're on time to class, do your work, keep up with your grades. Then I practice just listen, just lock in and listen, and always work hard.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I probably will cry.
It's gonna feel good for me. It's something we always talked about too, playing against each other.
I have a senior and a freshman.
The thing I'm gonna do is what everybody else is gonna do is gonna be ooh.
A lot of trash talk in the house.
Ever since I've been lifting weights, man, he been ducking me.
Well, I hope they don't foul each other, but if Darrius do foul June, he better foul him softly. If June dunks on Darrius, Darrius better not hurt my baby.
When they get in the house, that's when all, excuse my friends, that's when all the devil gonna break loose.
As for bragging rights in the house, if he give me a buck, he not gonna stop talking about it for the rest of his life. So I know I gotta shut him up on Monday.
Should be a good matchup.
I
think that was June's come-out game for us. Like, I think that's when he really arrived at Wilson.
June, he's going to be a great one.
He had some big shots. He had a couple threes and a couple dunks and rebounded well, blocked. He actually blocked his brother's shot. And I think he did really well against his brother.
Pick the right school, right?
On the next episode of Run This Town.
AZ Fudd, number 35, just scored her 1,000th point.
As a sophomore,
Arguably the #1 player in the nation.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, showtime, yes! Done finding some space. And oh, we've got a little bit of fisticuffs right now. And we could have some ejections here.
We went down to the City of Palms, and it was everything I expected as far as competition level, as far as how they treated us. It was good basketball.